once again, hi my VIPs, you guys are more than welcome to our YouTube channel, Queen Rami Talks. Yes, once again, thank you to all my VIPs for their love. Thank you for retaining. Thank you for showing this channel some love. And to those who are watching us for the very first time, kindly do consider subscribing and hit on that notification bell so that you do not miss any of our video. And I'm sure there are people who are watching me right now who are like, stop with the long intro, give us a guy. You know, as you saw in the title of the video, guys, I'm talking about how I refused to be a voice for Big Guy, who is Owamie's ex-husband, here on YouTube. And I know there will be those who are like, girl, how can you not take such an opportunity? Girl, your channel would have blew up. Girl this, girl that. So, and a disclaimer, my channel is not a hate channel. I am here pushing my thing, doing my thing at my own pace, at my own time. And I'm trusting God for the growth that comes with this channel. So we are talking about Big Guy. Hi, Big Guy. One thing about Big Guy, he's such a nice guy. Honestly, I've spoken to him, I've interacted with him. And yeah, so I'm sure somebody's sitting at home and they're like, why would Big Guy choose you out of everyone? Actually, I was the first person that Big Guy chose before he could go to Lynn, the Vault Entertainment, and to also Mrs. Law, Promise Makunyan. And yeah, so I take pride in that, hey? And I'm sure there'll be somebody who's like, why you? What have you done behind closed doors? Anyway, I will tell you, as many of you are aware, that I'm a TikToker. And yeah, one of those level up program TikTokers. And yeah, so one of the videos that helped us to blow up on TikTok a lot when we started our journey is videos that I did with my husband, you know. Yeah, so please do make sure that you follow me on TikTok to follow this story. I'm hoping that it is not too long so that you guys can also try to understand why Big Guy chose me. So it happened that on TikTok, one of my videos with my husband blew up. I will try to put these videos towards the end because some of them are long, you know. So, or make a separate video rather with all these videos, how Owamie responded to me and what is there. So basically, me and Owamie had a little glitch there by the TikTok. But I don't take anything personal. I'm actually over that. It's only now that I feel, I can actually do a story time about this. So it happened that I did a video with my husband on TikTok. It blew up. And yeah, so one of the comments that came through from that video was from Owamie. And we are all aware that Owamie is divorced. Her and Big Guy divorced 3 years ago. So she came into my comment section and said, no matter how much they can record with you, no matter how happy they look on videos, they will still cheat on you. I hope I'm paraphrasing it very well. And the main words that she said were, fear man. Woo! I remember how I was just disturbed by fear, man. Why must we fear human beings? We fear the Lord this side. Anyway, so I saw that comment. Obviously, I was excited because firstly, I follow Owamie. I subscribed to her YouTube channel. I love how she tackles the entertainment is in Dawa, you know. So once in a while, I would watch her channel. Quite an inspiration. I mean, over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's a good thing. She has worked hard for it. And, you know, I followed her journey. I was very excited that, oh, Owamie commented on my thingy That's beautiful, but I was very disturbed by her words. So I replied her video. Firstly, I was very excited. I'm like, oh, I mean, you guys know me. I'm a loud girl. I'm a loud baby. I mean, I was like, wow, I'm super excited. And then I got into the gist of the reply where I was like, just because you divorced, just because your marriage didn't go well, it does not mean all of us will go through that journey. And even if we do go through that journey, each and every one of us has been called out to live their lives the way God wants us to. So for her to come to my comment section and paint this thing as if all men are the same, all men will cheat on you the same way big guy cheated and all those type of things, I found it very disturbing. Hi, Ugelo went ahead and replied to my reply video. So I saw, no, without any hard feelings, I unfollowed her on TikTok. I unsubscribed to her channel. I don't hate her, but I'm not in that place where I'm supposed to go back and forth with people on social media. I've got a lot to lose. I've got a brand to protect. And I've worked so hard to build the brand that I am. I mean, when I talk about the brand that I am, I'm talking about being a businesswoman. I'm all for women. Like, I work with women on a daily basis. Women are the one who support me. So there is no way I can be going back and forth with another woman on social media. It's not aligning with my brand. Okay, fast forward, I think that's where big guy got the guards now. Remember, as a business person, I sell ladies clothes, so make sure that you follow me on my TikTok business page, queen_Rami_clothing range, and also on Instagram we are available, and also on my WhatsApp. So my WhatsApp business line is public. So that's where big guy got my numbers. And I remember it was on a Sunday. I was at church, and then a message popped up. And then when I checked that message, obviously when a message pops up, I scrolled down, and the message said, "Hi Queen, I'm big guy." What came to my mind was, I'm being scammed. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I mean, why would big guy talk to me out of nowhere? I knew him because of Owamie's videos, of course. So after church, I checked that message. I checked the profile picture. How about who? This is big guy Mos. And I'm like, huh? Why would big guy talk to me? Why would big guy come for me? What? Because I had already forgotten about that altercation that I had with Owamie. I put it behind me, and I'm like, this is not for me. So big guy, he introduces himself, and I'm like, hey, when I know you very well. I was not even shocked where he got my numbers, because I know I'm a businesswoman. And I'm like, no, I think I'm being scammed or something. So can we just talk via voice notes so that I can be sure this is you? And then also big guy, he comes to me and says, Aish, I'm so down, I'm not okay. This is exactly what has been happening on social media. My ex-wife is coming for me and my family. She's literally destroying my name. So I need a voice for YouTube. I need somebody who will be my voice on YouTube and talk my side of the story. And when I went and checked Owamie's videos, I heard her confidently saying, if my husband wants to give his side of the story, he can find a representative. I was like, who is this a good opportunity? And I'm like, okay, I said to big guy, I will come back to you. This side we pray about things. We don't just do things, honestly speaking. So I first thing, I spoke to my husband. I explained the whole story. My husband said, are you sure this is him? And I'm like, I'm very sure. I knew his voice from the videos that I used to watch with him and Owamie. And then it was just a question of me, should I go ahead or not? And I think this is the most important part of my video. the actual reason why I did not go. Okay, what I said to Big Guy is that I am ready to do this interview with you. But Big Guy said to me, I don't want an interview as yet. I just need somebody who will be my voice. And for me, that was a bit tricky. Because if I am literally his voice, I will be representing him. So honestly, after I had a conversation with my husband, I thought about it and I'm like, I don't mind being his voice, but I don't want to speak on his behalf, especially looking at the fact that I will be the first person who is giving his side of the story after all the story times that came out on YouTube through the ex-wife, which is Owamie. And I think at that time it was before the divorce was finalized. So he said to me, the reason why I can't be the main voice there is because we are still in an ongoing divorce process, which does not allow me to say everything. So we opted for the option of interviewing him, recording him, and yeah, it just did not work out. And also it brings me to the most important part. For me to end up not wanting to be his actual voice had a lot to do with my brand. As you guys saw recently, I recently interviewed our first lady at my church, my pastor, lady pastor. So for me, that is the angle that God had already, let me not even put it on God, that is the angle that I told God that I want to take when it comes to my content creation. I want a holistic and a wholesome brand, especially when it comes to building. I'm still building on YouTube. I mean, I'm still on 1,000 subscribers, 1,000 and more. So I'm still in the building process. So I didn't want to be known as that girl who brought an exclusive for Big Guy. No, I don't want that, because we all know that Owamie has a lot of followers, the ninjas. So it's very easy for them to come for you and label you as that jealous girl, that girl who wants to be our queen ninja. So those type of things, I do not align with them. So they did not align with who I am. That is why I said, as much as this is a good opportunity for me to push my brand, it is also, the timing was just not right. The timing was just not right due to the fact that he was still in a divorce process. And also for me, I mean, like I already mentioned, that I'm all for women. I build up women. I do whatever that I can. I preach the word of God on my platform. So that is basically, you will see even in the upcoming episodes of our podcast and whatever, my collaborations, they have a lot to do with bringing hope to people. I mean, you guys saw the collaboration that I had with Lady Ama when she came and spoke about her journey when it comes to her divorce journey. I mean, that is me opening eyes for those who are divorced not to feel down, and also those who are still going to get married. Check. That is literally who I am. I want to bring lessons to people. So as much as bringing Big Guy's side of the story would have been a lesson to many, it just did not align with my brand. And I know somebody will say, but yes, that is good. I might be playing with money, but I am all for, I don't want to grow my channel based on negativity. And I know there are people who are going to say, whether it's good or bad publicity, the brand will grow. Things like how Zizi Muloko was recently attacked on social media. And yes, that somehow did help a YouTube to grow. But those things comes with a lot of mental health. And as a Christian woman, as a pastor's wife, as somebody who wants to grow when it comes to building my brand in the Christian community, I cannot allow such tarnishment to go with my brand. And that also comes with the fact that, do I blame Lynn that she's not prayerful enough? Basically, I was supposed to be the Lynn who was sued. I was supposed to be the girl who was sued. And you know, when Owamie sued Lynn, I was like to my husband, do you see where this was going to take us? You know, so honestly, I was not ready for that. My life didn't need that. I have a marriage that I honor, so I had to take care and protect my marriage also. So I was not up for that, and that is when big guy opted for Lynn. You know that, and I think also I did not blame him. Honestly, I did not blame him. I remember saying to him, I see you took the route of approaching Lynn. That is good, because Lynn had already started a series, or rather episodes, where she was already talking about Owamie. I said that might work for you. But unfortunately, as much as it did work a little bit, Lynn was sued. So that could have been me. And honestly, I do not need such things in my life. I do not need to be called that girl who was sued by, no, no, no. That is not who I am. As much as it might seem that I'm a drama queen and whatever, I don't want drama, especially when it comes to my brand, especially when it comes to things that I'm building, because I also know where the Lord is taking me. I also know what God has said concerning my journey when it comes to social media. Understand? So I'm praying to God for more. But how do I pray for more and then still find myself in drama? I don't want such things. And it's also one of the reasons why I was literally in that space where I'm like, hey, yeah, no, it's not part of who I am. So having said that, do I blame Lynn for taking the opportunity? I do not. And I'm saying this with full conviction that as much as Owamie gave her side of the story when it comes to her previous marriage, big guy also did have a right and does have a right to give his side of the story, which is a lesson that we need to take when it comes to public marriages, that never ever throw stones while you are living in a glass house. And also it comes to the point of, is big guy wrong for seeking a representative on social media? Absolutely not. I mean, the fact that Owamie publicized their divorce, which I believe could have been a private, and life goes on. You know, one thing about life, guys, it will never stop to see why you are crying. Life goes on, you know. So that is basically how I know big guy. And I also was looking at the fact that, you know, when I looked at the way Lynn was attacked when she became a voice for big guy, I remember there was a video where indeed big guy revealed that he was the source. Yeah, I know I'm strong, I know I'm all this in Bogota. I was not up for that. My love, you think I was gonna handle those type of things? I don't think that was just my journey. If I'm meant to blow up on YouTube, I believe I will at the right time with the right content. With my sit down content, I believe that I will definitely blow up. So to each their own, guys. So I just wanted to share with you guys how I was supposed to be the Vault Entertainment that was supposed to be sued, and I don't know how the defamation case is going. But yeah, I believe that it's also a lesson. Don't just do anything just to blow up on social media. Don't just, because at the end of the day, we have a God, we have a conscience, you know. I mean, when you get to a level where it's all about views, it's all about money, it's all about subscribers, that is a very dangerous level. Next time you are going to come and show us how you are doing it with your husband on the bed. That is how the desperation of content creation can get. And I say this as a message to my fellow creators also, that understand your lane and your pace. Understand that you are not in competition of subscribers or views. There are people who have big families who literally opened a WhatsApp group of their family members and said, all 50 of you or 40 of you must subscribe. And some of you don't have 40 or 50 family members. You have 15 that you are close with. You see and you understand that you might be competing with air. There are people who have colleagues, who have cousins, who are staying in the States, who have subscribed to their channel and are sharing their videos. So you never know what people are doing behind closed doors to grow. So be extra careful. And even if you want to bring out an exclusive and understand your brand, understand your niche. I already know what is it that I'm here to do on YouTube. It might not be popular with everyone. It might not be as well received as some vlogs are received. But should I now change and then be out of character and act out because I want to blow up? No. Everyone has their own journey. And I believe this is the end of my story time. So I'm not Vault Entertainment. I was not sued. I'm Queen Rami, who is in the background and just watching the hectic things that are happening on YouTube. And guys, it's hectic. It is hectic. So and I also feel like it's a lesson for others. In case you go through a divorce, sometimes do things privately and honor your space. Because one of the things that I saw with Owamie is the fact that she did indeed love Big Guy. I mean, concerning the journey. And I also feel like Big Guy was also into the marriage. It was not a matter of he was pretending or he hated her. But it just happened that their marriage could not continue. And like Big Guy said, he was tired. So he had to find a way to get out of the marriage, you know. So when we are in marriages and relationships, we tend to relax and enjoy ourselves. I mean, we are ourselves. We are not with makeup 24/7. My husband knows me with or without makeup. So if you are going to come on social media and say and measure your husband's manhood, be ready to you have to be careful. I mean, going to the extent of calling your ex-husband's parents' names, telling us about his manhood, that is way out of character, considering the fact that you are a brand. So this is the end of my video, guys. Before I also get sued, before I become attacked, this is not an attack video. It's just a story time of how I rejected and I refused to be a voice for Mr. Big Guy, but I got mad love for him. I got mad love for Owamie, and I wish them all the best, and I wish the fighting can stop, because wow, it's not pretty at all. The enemies are celebrating and they are laughing. And that's the last thing I pray for any public couple to go through that route. Anyway, I love you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share our videos. See you soon.